Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Beyond the Sea. I'm Megha Gupta and today I'm gonna be talking about one of the most favorite things that I like doing, which is listening to audiobooks. And during this lockdown, so many people have been asking me what I've been doing at home to keep busy, and this is what I've been recommending as it is such a constructive way to pass your time. And once you pick up an audiobook, where the time goes, you don't even come to know. So if you're visually impaired or whether you're sighted, it's for everybody. So stay with me till the end. I will also recommend names of a few audiobooks in the end and also where I get my audiobooks from. First, I would like to talk about how I got into reading. I've always been an avid reader, a total bookworm to the core. I used to get engrossed in a book so much that my mom literally had to snatch books away from me because I used to stop eating, sleeping, doing anything. I used to completely become dysfunctional when I had a book in my hand. I could not get up without finishing it. But come on, mom, you can't really blame me for that, can you? Because my mom, my nana, my sister, all of them love reading, and I think it's a family trait. The earliest memories that I have of me reading a book that I really liked was Make Way for Noddy. I think I was about 5 or 6 and it used to be such a fun series. If you guys remember, the characters were so naughty and it even eventually turned into a cartoon. But initially I used to be able to read print, and that's how I used to read through till I was 18. The last print book that I remember reading is Three Mistakes of My Life by Chetan Bhagat. But eventually, as I started losing my ability to read print, but eventually, as I started losing my ability to read print, I got so disappointed because it was such a huge part of my life. Whether I was bored, sad, I was going through any emotion, anything in life, books were an escape for me. So I used to keep nagging my sister about it, and one day she was like, that's it, I can't take this anymore. So she decided to figure out a way for me to read. She went on Google, searched how visually impaired people can read books, and audiobooks is what she came up with. I mean, of course there were ebooks, but because I did not know about any audio software still then, that was not an option for me. So my first audiobook was Jeffrey Archer's The 11th Commandment, and I haven't stopped listening to audiobooks since then. Listening to an audiobook is like getting transported to a time. Remember when you used to be so young that our teachers, our parents used to read out storybooks to us and they used to mimic voices, do sound effects. It used to be so much fun. Listening to an audiobook is just like that. You have narrators who will do accents, who will do sound effects, who will mimic voices, and sometimes you even have multiple narrators and they do a great job. Now I even have so many of my sighted friends listening to audiobooks as it is so convenient, and as multitasking has become the trend today, it leaves you open for so many other things. You can do your gymming while you're listening to an audiobook, you can cook, you can walk. I feed my dog when I'm listening to an audiobook, so of course that's an option too. I always keep an audiobook on my phone when I'm traveling, especially when I have a long journey ahead of me, because as I mentioned before, time just flies and you don't even come to know when you've reached your destination. Of course, you can carry a paper book or an e-book, but it is so stressing on your eyes. And in today's date, when we're always using our phones, our computers, your eyes also need a rest, and you can always put your ears to some extra work. So I definitely hope you give audiobooks a try and have fun with it. Some of the books that I recommend for you guys to read is, if you're into legal thriller, then do try out John Grisham's The Firm. I know it's a book that a lot of you might have already heard of, but if you're a beginner, that's an amazing book to start with. If you like conspiracy theory, then David Baldacci is a great author, and start with his Absolute Power. If historical fiction is something you like, then try Anne Fortier's Juliet. It's a must read. I've read it so many times I can't even count anymore. If romance is something you like, try Abby Klein's Rosemary Beach series. And supernatural fantasy, then definitely Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. Places where I get my audiobooks from is, of course, the basic ones that all of us know: Audible. YouTube has a lot of audiobooks. I get my audiobooks from this website called audiobookbay.net. It's a torrent download, but if that's possible for you, then give that a try. An app on the phone that you can try is Storytel. It has a very good collection. Sagamya Pustakala is also another place that you can try getting your books from, though for that you need to be registered and you need to have a disability certificate. I will leave the names of all these authors, books, apps and websites in the description box below. And if you read any of the books that I've mentioned above, do leave your reviews in the comment section below. And if you have any books for me to read, then do mention those too. I would love to give that a try. If you like my videos, don't forget to share, like and subscribe. I see you next time. Bye.